Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're talking WWE 2K20 as WWE Games today released the first entrance video, which to everyone's surprise wasn't Roman Reigns or Becky Lynch as it was instead Samoa Joe. So we're going to go over this and point out a bunch of new things that we learned from it, but before getting to any of that, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the latest WWE 2K20 news. So with that out of the way, let's talk Samoa Joe as he will have his official entrance in WWE 2K20, in which you can see that Joe's been updated with his new hairstyle and beard, which is a nice improvement over 2K19 as it brings him much more up to date. Aside from the changes to his hair, initially I thought that his scan was the same as last year, however when overlapping the 2K20 footage with 2K19, you can see slight changes in the shoulders as well as very minor changes in the face, which could be down to a new face texture, as you can see when you look at the eyebrows that Joe's had a new face scan. Overall, I think the changes do look good and the hair especially sets it off. However, the big talking point isn't actually Joe, it's more about the lighting that 2K have used, as when you compare it with 2K19 then you can see that the lighting is a lot brighter, which is something that I'm not a fan of, as I feel it looks too bright and kind of takes away from the detailing, which seems to be something that a lot of people have also pointed out. Moving away from Joe, other noticeable changes can be seen when looking at the Trons, as the LED overlay is now a lot bigger and gives off a lot more light, with the Trons themselves now better sized to fit the wide proportions. Meanwhile, one of the more noticeable changes comes with the audio, as you can now hear Greg Hamilton introducing Joe, as Greg is now featured as the game's ring announcer after replacing JoJo. Staying with audio, as you can hear during the entrance, we once again have an announced team consisting of Michael Cole, Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, all of which can be oddly seen facing the opposite way when zooming in. Now I don't know why they're facing the wrong way, it could be a glitch or it could be intentional to try and hide them, as Renee Young did confirm that she'd recorded audio for the 2K showcase, which led to a lot of people speculating that she'd be replacing Byron as one of the default commentators. However, based off these models being shown and all three being heard in commentary, then it appears that any commentary that Renee has recorded will be unique to the 2K showcase. As far as crowd shirts go, there's plenty included, all of which seem to be for superstars that we would expect to see, therefore I'm not going to go through all of them. However, to name a few, we do have Elias, the Hardys, Zack Ryder, Finn Balor, Bayley, Baron Corbin and John Cena, but the most interesting shirt was this one, as I've seen a lot of people trying to work out who it belonged to as they couldn't find it on the WWE shop. However, when I zoomed in on it, I noticed that the shirt isn't actually one logo, it's instead a tiled version of the Balor Club logo, which could mean one of two things. Firstly, it could mean that it's a glitch and that it wasn't supposed to be like that, it was just an error, or it could be that 2K added a new crowd customization option that allows players the chance to customize certain crowd shirts and add their own designs, which could prove to be a really popular addition for fans that use older arenas or arenas from other promotions, as they could add their own crowd shirts that are unique to that show. Now between the two, I would say it's a lot more likely that it's just a mistake. However, we did see 2K add the option to customize the crowd chairs last year and create an arena, so maybe it's not too much in terms of wishful thinking, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Finally for today, there's good news for players on PS4 Pro, Xbox One X and PC, as you may have noticed that 2K uploaded Joe's entrance in 4K resolution, which is why it looks a lot clearer, with this seemingly confirming that the game will now support running at 4K resolution on supported devices. Anyway guys, that pretty much does it for this breakdown, which to sum up, I think Joe's looking a lot better, the graphics are much clearer thanks to the 4K resolution, and it's great to hear Greg Hamilton announcing. However, personally I really hope they update the lighting and turn down the brightness just a little bit. So that's my thoughts, but I'd love to know what you think, so please do leave a comment below, and if you're new to the channel then hit that subscribe button and enable notifications to stay up to date with all the latest WWE 2K20 news. Until next time though, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.